Switched to Ed, it stayed on Ed, and then made magic happen over the offline scene when it came to UFA. Went out there and then went
because he could have just stayed at home and practiced qualifying and done some stuff with a good 8 squad, but no, he went and won Japan World Warrior 3 and 4.
Back to back,
yeah, back to back, stayed sharp, and it's allowed him to kind of reset, rethink, re-strategize coming into the cup, and that's what's brought him here. But it will be all about the movement here between some of the fastest, some of the trickiest characters in their own right. But let's see how both players will win this first fight.
fought one Ed. I gotta go through another. That's your reward. Dual Kevin starts strong. You're able to get that medium mixer at the proper range. That's a real strike throw right there on that driver sport. Heavy kick, and put a little green behind some of his neutral. So it's going to be effective with the punisher there from SAHARA.
Okay, perfect. Carried all 3 hits of the EX whirlwind shot, fully charged. SAHARA switched on. I like that.
Oh, and the perfect parry on the fireball dashes up to take that space.
Gonna get the conversion into the eagle spike here. What's our Oki gonna be to kick things off? Gonna do just delayed pressure because remember, crouching medium punch and stand medium punch are plus on block for Rashid. So
we're cancel. Some damage, and we lead ourselves outside the corner. Yeah, backs off in the cluster scenario just in case we might have played a DP. Overhead lands.
Trying to look for that confirm there on the stand medium kick because he needs that drive rush cancel, but he does a raw driver into the jab here to close the distance. Buy some time here with that whirlwind shot. Does Dual Kevin. Here comes the Yasar to get the drive gauge to go down. This is what he done against Momochi before, Cola.
That's the point. That's that utility right there. Keep him low. The OD fireball lock it down. Goes in the whole parry. Delayed jab. You get an opening. Sand medium kick. Had that been punished, gonna got it. Sweet. Oh, Marcus jab. Fast for the draw. SAHARA walk forward a little bit. Got the green. Caught him lacking.
I think it looks like that SAHARA's got Dual Kevin to just laser focus, be cognizant of that stand medium kick, that crouch heavy kick range, and he knows what you're focusing on, so I know what you've let go of. That's what the interesting part is.
Walk back, crouching, right kick too as well to catch the bud. Very purposeful here from SAHARA. You're definitely right. So if it looks at another wake up, level 3 gonna be weighted and baited.
All right, exhausted the super gauge here, so Dual Kevin's going to try and take advantage of that here. Gets the whip punish. He should be able to close out this round if he spends everything. He might need that level 1, not quite, because the heavy spinning mixer does the damage here. Remember, in certain situations, Rashid still does an abundance of damage.
In the corner, obviously, but the heavy mixer will do a bare damage.
I mean, doesn't dish out damage.
Well, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to defend your own character. Level 2. The win condition.
Tech, perfect parry, gets the interruption there, manages to throw the danger, make the wind dissipate.
The knockdown, kill rush forward, the throw, the Kevin in the attack, you don't see overhead, nasty conversion off distance. Flicker cancel that he has mid-range gives him even more damage, hugely for SAHARA. He's got bar at the bottom. If he wants to use it, he might even need to use it.
Oh, he got hit. That can be a typical thing players do if you get hit and your opponent doesn't expect it. The first thing they try and do is get a throw because they're like, oh, I wasn't expecting you to get hit. But SAHARA knew that, 2 steps ahead, backdashes, and gets that punish on the whiff throw attempt. Really good stuff there from SAHARA.
And what better button than crouching like that, right? Oh, man. Counter hit God, Dual Kevin. Been looking for off a damn near every single counter hit. Baits out the ODDP, Arabian Cyclone to maximize that damage. And the meaty throw right after. Give me that. Kill some brains. I'm gonna kill the character. Murder she wrote.
Oh wow, okay, a perfect to boot there as well. Wasn't happy with the way that last round ended, so immediately fires back on all cylinders there.
Fireball for a little bit of data. See if they're gonna pat parry, you know.
All right, gonna get the conversion into the Psycho Blitz once again. A lovely backdash there. Trying to see if SAHARA's trying to up back or backdash himself in certain situations for the strike throw, but he's confident in what he can do. Gets a grab.
Fireball, the walk up throw right after. Dual Kevin able to attack. Finds a sick jumper. He's been good with his jumping so far, and this leads to level 2. Bye-bye drive gauge. Can't get the enhancement.
Okay, and this is the thing as well, because now that SAHARA's trapped in the corner, he can't do EX Blitz into Psycho Cannon, so he needs to be creative in how to get out of the corner, Cola.
That's true. Dual Kevin's not going to let that happen. Immediate DI. Before he can try to jump out, the fireball, but then enhancement right after it because of that. Crouching medium punch, perfect. Curry was going to take his turn off the plus frames. Healing on this, what do you do? Level 3, he does go for it.
And it looks like that was perfectly calculated as well, because he didn't do the drive rush cancel twice to do it. He knew this combo was going to kill, even though there was half or 50% scaling from the perfect parry leading up to the super arc.
A bit of hard spot to bring it back, but whatever it takes to stay in. Driver's jab, this time Kevin's blocking it out. There's the flicker. Odie Farmer, we've seen that as like a poke just in case he's throwing a button. Ooh. Jump back, but did not have a button right after that. I mean, it's kind of hard to jump back to his buttons, to be fair.
No, I get you. I get you. I do respect him not even trying to risk it at all. And he's got the positional advantage now. Lovely whip punish there, but into an immediate cycle uppercut for the rebuttal.
Just way forward. Outside that center range. He loved the Cleveland button with an Odie Fireball. Nothing happening though. The economy of buttons well spent here for SAHARA. Activation for one heavy kick.
Looking for the burnout here again. Yeah, that's it. That's why he delayed that drive reversal here. But if he can just keep SAHARA close to the corner. But SAHARA got a colossal amount of health to work with here, so he's fine with taking a little bit of shit before the stun impact comes.
Hey, okay. Even a DI for this is fine. You're not going to die for it. The throw, though!
You know what? That was a beautiful shimmy, because if he teched, he would have got his dry gauge back quicker. So Kevin knew that for some free damage here.
Almost off the stand medium, gets the counter conversion. Mix up. Looks like that's going to be the crouching light kick. Gets the throw right after it. Setting up the kill. The dash up throw will do it, though. Dual Kevin evens out the score.
I like that, because if he done EX reversal, he wouldn't have died. If he done...
Yeah, that's confused. We'll see how SAHARA is able to get the bar back. If he can get nice little knockdown and get active and get the bar back faster, as you get aggressive, as you punch them up, as the masters will say, you're going to get your drive gauge back even faster than usual. As you walk forward too as well.
Yes, that's exactly what it requires him to do, walk forward.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that happened though, Kev. One of
the safest things to do is to actually sweep edge normals if you're not confident you can get a full combo. And perfect parry there for the Rashid. Heavy eagle spike. What's the Oki going to be? Ah.
Back to first trouble. The backdash stand Pierce now. Sucker cancel. Of course, the Oki, the throw right after. You'll hold this, you can't hold another one. Drive rush throw again. You have to drive rush with this character. You act that real strike though, but either way, you're going to take a trade if you're SAHARA.
Hey man, you called it. He can't hold another one. And he got the throw to actually be frame perfect, because it did say counter hit on SAHARA's end there, so it was a meaty throw.
Drop the bag. Gets the mixer. It was interesting, really on point, but on the ground right now, SAHARA rules.
Boy, another whip punish there. Kevin's whip punishes are getting a little bit better with his micro adjustments to this spacing. No counter hit on that crouching medium kick.
Yeah, maybe spend too much more with it. Don't get the back throw on this though. Close enough to get the back throw to happen. Delayed jab, nothing bigger after that stand medium.
Yeah, no EX eagle spike for the side switch here, so he's actually in a perilous situation here, Cola.
It's a cancel, and that's the typical Ed thing that you would do. Go in a stance with the tap parry. Going for that throw right after the kill rush. Beautifully done from SAHARA. Above the defensive option from Dual Kevin.
Well, he's going to think about it and sit. Take as much time as you need, because again, these guys are trying to get closer to that big $1 million here, and they've got plenty of time to do so, because we are in first to 5 territory, as we mentioned before. They've earned their right to be here.
Kev let that light mixer rip, interrupting the normals. You know, again, slower starter for Ed normals when you're that close. In fighting, not the best for him at all times. Okay, strike throw after the target combo.
Hold on. Gonna get the conversion there. Build on this as well with that punish counter. Slowly but surely coming in. Almost got the perfect parry to Dual Kevin.
So for that option, that's also getting blown up quite a bit, so able to get the DP. Look at the spacing it's going to take this here from SAHARA. Driver throw once again. If he has the green, he can get in there, right? Like, that's what Dual Kevin wants to him not have. But SAHARA's been able to get active enough to always get this bar up. He's spinning it on his turn, in his way, his story he wants to go into.
Remember, he ended that round the last way he did for winning game number 3 there, so he's slowly running away from Dual Kevin here.
Speaking of the crouching heavy kick, Cycle Blitz knockdown, right reversal with a medium crouching medium kick. Give me some distance, it's not you, it's me. Oh. Yo, the pickup! Are you kidding me? Cycle Blitz as the inner level 1, excuse me, the super Cycle Blitz. The maxed out one.
Oh, well, I'll take it. There we go, just peppering away with those flickers here. Didn't commit to anything after that target combo. So Dual Kevin needs something big. Here comes your Saw. He needs it, not yet.
Where it is, the Windy City Kitty.
He needs a whip punish. He needs any sort of whip punish.
Oh my God. He needs something. He needs some sort of knockdown. Maybe an OD fireball, but even then he tags him with a crouching medium punch. I saw Kev practicing that button. Wanted to be in front of the toolkit.
And he blocked in time because he did a meaty jab, and that was very fortuitous. A crucial meaty jab that he needed there. I don't blame Sahara for doing that level 1.
Okay. Get this game on the board here. More at the bottom you realize for that level 2, you gotta find the proper time to do so. Backdoor or something. Tags him walking around with the crouching medium punch. Oh, trying to whip punish it. Now he's outside the range where he wants to goad him to swing with that sweep.
Back into the neutral here, slowly but surely. Sahara is about to get his level 3, but lovely side switch there from Dual Kevin, and he will activate the turbulence. So fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen.
About to get rocked. Windy City Kid, dash up, stand medium. Throwing bows up in the corner. Arabian Cyclone after this with a mix. Yeah, crouching leg kick once again. Now respecting Snipes for the stand fierce. Oh, we out of the corner. Put this man in the cemetery.
There we go. We're going to lock him up into the chamber with that Psycho chamber here. We're going to go sky high and put Sahara 3-1 up here in this tournament. I think Damascus did say one of his dark horses or one of his secret favorites was Sahara to go the distance, and he
see it happen, so you'll have to get a little bit dicey in terms of like throwing out fireballs and OD to inch in. Then Sahara throws at the flicker.
Oh yeah, listen, like Rashid can like handle certain situations really well. But obviously footsies is not his forte, but when you look at Dual Kevin, when you look at Big Bird and Gatchikan handling it really well, you have to think differently here. But Sahara don't care about that. He is going to get the conversion into the Psycho uppercut once again. Get out there with the Arabian Sky High.
Dash up throw, the fireball just in case he wants to dash up and take that space. Sahara try to charge up the stand pierce a little bit, at least a partial one. The Thi gets the job done with the corner trade conversion. Better off for Kev. He swings up that stand medium. That throw right after. That's a weak decision. He tried to go for the throw. The shimmy instead.
So when he done that drive rush and with the jab, it leaves him at +2 frame advantage. But he's done a slight walk back there. Sahara done a delay tech. He doesn't normally tech on defense like that, Cola. So maybe the comeback is getting to him.
Pressure rising, low forward. ERP backdash into level 2 instead of continuing the pressure on his own terms. Got that assist.
All right, there we go. Gets a forward throw. That's fine. That's completely fine there. Plus frames there, trying to run away, but he is going to set up another safe jump here. Is Dual Kevin. What's the mix-up going to be? He goes low, trying to bait a throw tech there.
Yeah. I see him go for a button, continue to the scenarios. Too close, or not close enough, excuse me, to get a follow-up. Crouching medium punch. Get outside the corner. Needy crouching medium. Kick right after it. Psycho blitz. Safe jump setup.
He's taking a lot of damage here, just in bite-sized chunks, but he is going to call the second win. And he tried to do drive rush level 3. I think Sahara tried to do drive rush level 3.
100%.
Because when you obviously use the drive rush, you extend the level 3's range, and that's one of the furthest reaching level 3s. So I actually don't discredit that attempt there. And it was to end the game for Dual Kevin if it didn't work out. So it's not too bad, because we saw one of his level 3s whip earlier in the set. So
Now Kev, looks like he's taking to this guy's a little bit more, trying to find those sharp angles where it's hard for Ed to anti-air. That parry attempt tossed in the trash. Uh-oh. Yeah, punish counter. A lot more off of that. That Eagle spike. Distance outside the corner. Try to counter poke. Reverse jab. The switch up in terms of buttons we utilize here. Want to keep track of.
Forward throw. And then he tried, I think he tried to bait that spinning mixer there, Sahara, but didn't work out. But Dual Kevin is going to take advantage of that. He's going to pull him back to the mid-screen here. Takes that back forward as Dual Kevin.
Here's L flicker. Real strike though hours. The driver throw once again, saving the green for moments like this to close things out. And all that variation. You know, if you get a throw from the corner, there's less for them to worry about. If you have green behind it, you can't go for that driver's throw. We've seen it happen over and over again. Not much of a nerf to Ed if you can keep that bar up.
Of course. And And there you go, gonna get that cancel, plays it safe there. Didn't want to spend too much drive gauge in that scenario. Gets an overhead, a really good footsie tool for Rashid.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be whip punish.
So did I.
Cyclone, safe enough. Hard to throw those out. The heavy ones to get tagged, crouching right kick.
I like Dual Kevin's patience right in and around that light flicker range. He might take chip, but he is going to seal the drive gauge away from SAHARA here. Hopefully he can get the one framer. Not quite. He's dropped that a couple of times now here, but it's crucial that something big comes out of this round.
DI, no reaction from SAHARA. I'm gonna let that happen. You got bars up on for the next and last round. See how he spins it though. Dual Kevin, again, as you mentioned, stripping away the resources. Less to worry about with this character, especially on defense. Drive rush overhead. He knows the Dual Kevin special. Round start overhead. Some green-minded.
I think it's a good long-term strategy considering they're playing a first to 5 here, but SAHARA, the fact that he's keeping toe-to-toe for him and keeping this lead as well, looking to go 4-2 up with that counter impact here. Is he going to spend the bar? That's the question. Not quite. There's a throw tech there from your boy Dual Kevin. Gets a whip punish with the sweep again. Those are getting ever more successful as the set elongates.
Now some more buttons too. Bunch of fireball, light mixer, understand medium right after. Oh, yeah, that would have been crouching medium punch. Would have been a lot more. One more guess for game with all the bars at the bottom here for Dual Kevin. Striking him up.
He's just trying to make sure that gauge is low. Yeah, he's trying to make sure SAHARA can't use his gauge to get out. He's got to limit it to the super. And that's what he's looking for. He wants a button anything into the super art 3. That's what he's looking for.
Trying to snipe. The access point. Look at the reversal jab from Dual Kevin.
Safe jump. What's the mix-up going to be? Blocks it out. SAHARA still waiting for a button. Any button will do it. Oh, he wants that crouching meter punch. He wants to get a low. Back throw here. Dual Kevin can take it because he's got the health cola.
Overhead, blocked out.
Committed. Let's see if he can get the burnout. Not quite. There's a Yasar. Yasar's there. Can he burn out SAHARA? This is huge. Blocks it out. Hang on a minute. There's the burnout. There's the burnout, Cola. What's he going to do, SAHARA, to keep locked? Stay on him like white on rice.
Attack on the throw. The defense is there. 12 seconds. Gets the OD. Tried to leave. He said, sit the hell back down.
There you go. He's doing that self-affirmation. He's being his own cheerleader because we've seen this numerous times today where a lot of these top players, it's in and around when they're like 2 drive stocks or lower, how they're trying to burn each other out, how they're trying to preserve their drive gauge. And then when one of them is burnt out, the other guy's like, well, look, I'm going to drag you down with me. We got to do something.
We'll both be broke out here.
I mean, speak for yourself, but nah, man, that's crazy. This is tense. But Dual Kevin, he still looks poised. Like we did, we talk about his mental coming into this. And remember, he dominated his way up into this position here. So if there's anyone who knows how to dig out a win, it's Dual Kevin.
Do worse. Other games. Don't let this be the last one. We'll see, though. SAHARA taking a little bit of Dual Kevin's strategy of stripping out the drive gauge. Can he continue to do so?
All right, it's 4-2 here. We've seen some comebacks on the side before the break. We've seen another 5-4 as well. Let's see if Dual Kevin can live up to the name.
Back, taking his turn. Drive rush jab. There's an entry point here for SAHARA. Working out. Combo, that's a strike throw. That low forward. With the side switch. Want to get that Oki and the dash and crouching medium punch. He's in there.
Try to get a cancel into the stand heavy punch there, Dual Kevin, but unsuccessful. But what was successful is the sequence here from SAHARA. Any hit will close it out, even a grab. Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
Counter hit again. Too far to convert. Pushing SAHARA away. Now, let's say you got OD farm I want to play with. Give it the shimmy, nothing doing though. The bite.
Yeah, any button will do it. Maybe even a raw drive rush again, but oh wait, hold on. Is he gonna call the Yasar? He needs the win, and he doesn't need it because he's gonna go for the bigger read and bait EX cycle uppercut. And luckily, he gets that round and keeps that super meter in the tank.
structured so far. Backs off. Yeah, no button this time. At range, mid-range for the flicker. Riding around when crouch shooting kick is being played. Able to convert. Level 1. Psycho speed bag. Oh, getting predicted with it. He was hoping he would jump. Odie Fireball will stay on the ground though. Feet are planted.
Ooh, okay, jumps away, gets a block on the cross up there. Does Sahara, takes advantage of the negative frames with that back throw.
Interrupted, stand medium kick. Now going for the Odie to side switch, right back in there with the Raven Cyclone.
Good backdash because he delayed the activation for the Yasar, which makes it easy for Sahara to get out of the corner here, Cola.
How much? The knockdown's there. Perfect parry on the wake up. Arabian Cyclone, heavy mixer, level 2 gotta be coming through. And of course it is. The wind behind my back.
Oh, he tried to grab him and he's gonna take that punish counter throw, that's fine. Because he's gonna get the drive gauge back here. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Is he gonna spend the level 3 or go for the level 2? He got a micro walk combo instead. I saw that gauge. He got the micro walk combo, which allows him to change the way he ends that combo there. Top level stuff from the young Japanese player here, which sets him up for match point here, Cola.
Resource for that level 2. As he gets himself towards the corner, to be more dangerous for you. All it takes is one stand here for the Odie Blitz. Odie Fireball for the side of Dual Kevin though. Every so often picking one of these limbs. Let's get him with that forward heavy kick up the driver. Plus Spring City. Crouch spear stops and stops him. Knockdown. Perfect parry.
And he's not going to go for a side switch. You want to take some damage. Goes back to the mid-screen instead, which goes for the back throw anyway here. Catches the drive rush with the raw throw. Good throw tech there from Kevin, because he needs to get out.
So advance inside. Needs a counter hit. Crushing light punch, crushing kick. He just jumps out. Simple stuff. The walk up, throwing the tap parry attempt. Drop gauge almost gone. He's trying to dash up for maybe a button, but will actually bait out the super. Sahara thought he was going to go to chunk out the drive gauge with that level 2. Not even necessary. Hold this cutscene.
And there you go. Altair going to close it out. He didn't even need to Google the input because he's actually been using level 3 a fair bit this tournament, and that makes it 4-3. Maybe Sahara wanted to close it out in style. Maybe he thought Dual Kevin, because he needs to claw his way back into the set, maybe I can catch him off guard, similar to what Blaz was doing against Fuudo. But Dual Kevin has had some remarkable baits in this set alone. That's what's been really interesting. He's baited the level 3 like twice now.
That's true.
Baited a couple of uppercuts here and there. So Sahara now, he's got to think about, okay, when I want to make this defensive choice, is Dual Kevin looking to bait? Is he looking to overextend? That's one of Dual Kevin's strongest attributes about him as a player, I think, his baiting ability.
Also, I can bring him back to parries. I mean, it sounds so crazy, but I'm glad that he hasn't taken out the option off the table. They have been grabbed, they have been baited, this other things, but that parry was everything previously in the match. So, like him still rotating things that maybe get caught every so often, still on the menu. But Dual Kevin, we still have a big hill to climb to make it to that 4-4. Finish the job. We'll see though. Also, I feel like Dual Kevin has such a good defensive mind from Marvel, and obviously in this game we've seen even 5-2 as well. He can read your defense because of that. Like, he understands what you want to do even more so. It's about that life.
That's actually a good point. Good chat there from Cola. But right now he's low on drive gauge, so he needs to recover as much as possible. But Sahara was not particularly pleased by the way he's playing right now without that last game ended. And he does get hit. He thought Sahara was going to do an empty jump low, and he said, "You are not taking this from me. I want to get into the semi-finals, and I'll bring dirt to a boxing match if need be."
Sand in the eyes, huh?
Pocket sand.
Ooh, the sharp angle. Yeah, I think Kevin's trying to stay close enough to at least afford an area where a jump would be hard. This character with the anti-air. Sahara getting in, staggering that stand medium.
Uh-oh. He's building on it. The aggro meat is dialing up slowly here, Cola. I'm not sure if Dual Kevin can handle this one. He needs to get out. Uh-oh. He's not getting him out. He's going to build the level 1 after this. He will build the level 1 after this. Cola, he's got a lot of resources.
So one-touch scenario. Oh, seconds like that wasn't it, but that's going to be it after the whip throw, the crouching light kick, the slight walk back. Caught him touching. He wanted a defensive back throw. He wanted